convoy of old lady vehicles go by me. I joined them because I'm an old lady. Oh no, they're all getting on the highway. Bye, my friends. Safe travels. Last one's a real cool green color. It reminds me of a marble I had when I was a kid. Wasn't just one marble, actually. This thing that my grandma had. Might even have been called Chinese checkers. I don't know. You would like, it's like a big star, and then there was like papers that all these patterns, and then you'd make the patterns on the thing and little marbles. They're green and blue, you know, but they're metallic, so they're like super shiny and pretty. And I love shiny and pretty unanimate objects. You know what I'm saying? Like, you marble when you're a kid, and nowadays, like, kids are like, I want that. I want that. Oh, look, it's so pretty. Look at it under the sun. It's just so it shines, like, you know, maybe it's gold, maybe it's diamonds, got some marbles. It's kind of weird at the end of the day, like, golds were so much money. I really like my gold, and I have gold and stuff, but at the end of the day, people put all their money in it, and you can't eat it. It does not provide you shelter unless you have a hell of a lot of it. You know, it really doesn't do anything for you. But us humans have this great attached to it, you know. Values. Same with diamonds nowadays. They're like ads on the radio, which I hate the radio. Anyway, sometimes I'm with somebody else and I get forced to listen to the radio, and there's this jewelry store that has the worst commercials under the sun. But I say with our new diamonds, like they make them in a factory, they, you know, speed up the process and everything. Like, is it even a diamond at that point if you did that? Like the whole point of the symbolism of the diamond is, you know, the pressure, the time that it takes for it to come to be, and then we're like, oh, we're just gonna make it in a factory. You know, why don't you just give me a cube of zirconia and charge me 35 cents then? Really, if that's what we're gonna do. But it was made by people with a lot of love in their hearts. It's even better than the real diamonds. No, it's not. Not that I feel like I hate diamonds. I kind of have a problem with diamonds. I had a nice diamond that my grandma gave me. It was her aunt's engagement ring, and I babied it and everything because I didn't realize that diamond. And one time I was going somewhere special, so I thought, oh, I'm going to put that on, and sure enough, I lost the diamond. I searched for that hotel, oh my god, on my hands and knees. I was like a crack addict in there looking for a glass piece or something. Didn't find it. And then another time, I was hydro seating, and I had my engagement ring on. I had all my rings on. I had my engagement ring on, and I got going to the job, and I looked down at my hand, and my diamond was gone, and my engagement was holding my hand. So I went up to the top of the truck. I had a search, but I mean, like, hello, that's a pretty small diamond. All that hydro seed mulch and fluff and everything else, but apparently not, and I didn't, but it's okay. It's just gonna learn to accept the loss with material things, and I started to lose my finger, right? Like, I used to wear my rings at work all the time, and people say you shouldn't do that. I'm like, oh, I gotta, like, I'm me, and I love my rings. And then, I had a few incidents, especially on water. I broke my rings. I broke several rings, and then one time I was working on a pump, and I was working with two other guys, and one guy kind of knocked it, and I went to grab it, and it fell. And as it was going down, I kind of, you know, went to grab it, and I grabbed my ring, and gave it a nice little pull down to the knuckle of my finger, and I was like, oh my god, that thing could have degloved me. Like, that could have been so bad. My finger hurt for about 4 months to remind me just what a dumb it was. And I think that's when I stopped wearing my rings. Anyways, yeah. I used to always wear bracelets too, and I probably broke about 3,000 of them. I was like, maybe I should wear a bracelet to work either. It's very hard, you know, those little things that I love, so I just have to double up on my perfume because I'm also a perfume addict. Well, at least I can wear a perfume at work. There's a lot of places you can't, but I try by myself outside most of the time, so my scents don't tend to bother people. They tend to be like, oh wow, you smell very nice. Everybody else here smells like a bag of sweat. Like, thank you very much. I'm an alien. Yes. If you don't have jewels, you can always have perfume. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for waiting there, bud. That was real nice of you. Really warms the cockles of my heart. Warms my cockles.